You got to be proactive. The same way they give you deadlines, you give them deadlines. And they miss the deadlines, you do the same thing to them that they do to you. Hey, listen, you had XYZ amount of time to do this. There was exigency, there was urgency. I notified you guys. You had a certain amount of time to ask for more time if you thought you were going to need it. Even if you were going to assert that you're going to go by you guys' policy and take as long as your policy allows you to take. You know, we had an agreement here. You agree to have the right to ask these questions. You accepted the mail. You admit that you were going to respond, but you thought you had you guys' policy amount of time to respond. But the document actually said, if you need more time than what I'm allotting, let me know within XYZ amount of time. And if you don't, you waive it. So you waive the operation of you guys' policy, you know? So the key is enforcement. It's not necessarily staying on the offense so much. It's a dance, you know? Sometimes they'll have a valid point or two, and which you can always trump them because you can just say, hey, listen, I see it different and I don't agree. Sometimes that'll change the whole playing field. As silly as it sounds, they need you to shut up and go along with it, period. They need you to shut up and go along with it. And that's, in layman's silly terms, what a mortgage and a note is. First, the mortgage and the note go together, right? Here's the deal. You write a promissory note, and the promissory note basically says, I agree to pay you $100,000 for this house. Well, I agree to pay you $100,000 if you'll give them $100,000 for me for this house. Now, I'm going to give you this other document that says I'm going to pay you a VIG every month not to bring it to me to be honored in full. I'm going to do this for up to 30 years. And so the mortgage and the note together create that situation, right? So there's something that they put in it. What do they put in it? They want to be able to do what they want to do with the documents, so they don't want you to ever ask for them. So they put a waiver in there. If you guys go look through your mortgage documents, you're going to find a waiver in there that talks about waiver of presentment. But waiver of presentment is a concept that could fill up 4 books. It's not as simple as just a waiver of presentment. When you waive presentment and waive default, which is what it'll say, and you waive notice of dishonor, what it means is that you, without saying it, they're saying to you, you're signing a contract. You agree to pay us without ever asking if you owe us, without ever having the right to demand to see the paperwork ever again that we claim created this obligation, and you agree to pay who we say or who asserts that they have a right to be paid without question. If you violate any of those things, you will be in default. It will be considered repudiation, and we will issue notice of dishonor. But we don't have to give you notice of dishonor because you waived it. We don't have to give you notice of protest because you waived it. Basically, you gave them a contract where they get paid the same day in essence, because it can never be dishonored, really. And so the other things that you can ask for that a lot of people don't often talk about is a proof of loss statement. If they're claiming they would be losing money from you not giving what you owe, then they should be able to demonstrate to you how much they made off it and how much they would lose if you stop giving it to them. They're not allowed to realize more profit than was agreed from the transaction, but they do though.